Hello friends, welcome to BSS Studies. I am Bala. Today I will explain the continuation of FBD free body diagrams. So we have discussed the apparent weight and the FBDs of 3 and 2 bodies along a horizontal plane. Okay. So I will explain the case again. 5 kg and here 2 kg, 1 kg, and this is 160 newtons. Okay, so this is a plane and the external force is 160 newtons. Here, how to find acceleration means acceleration is equals to force by m1 plus m2 plus m3. Okay, so force, external force. Here, force is always a external force. Force is always a external force. Here, very important point. Force external minus normal is equals to mass of A. Okay, so see. Acceleration is equals to force 160 newtons by 5 plus 2 plus 1 meter per second square. Okay, so 160 newtons by 5 plus 2 plus 1 means 8 kg. 8 ones are 8 20s are. So 20 is the acceleration. Acceleration is 20 meter per second square. Okay, so this is the acceleration. See here, if I give like this 15 newtons, 20 newtons, 10 newtons. So what is the acceleration? If I give like this 15 newtons, 20 newtons, 10 newtons, what is the acceleration? So there is no effect on these forces towards downwards when there is an external force acting towards this direction. Okay, there is no effect of these forces when they give external force towards like this direction in a horizontal plane. Okay, so this is very important point. So if I write FBD equations means first we have to isolate the body. First I am taking 5 kg, 160 newtons, and here I am taking N1. Here the normal N1, here is N2. So, and the final is N2 is to N1. What is the ratio of N2 is to N1? Okay, so first isolate the body. So if I isolate the 3 bodies, this is 2 kg, N1, and this is N2. If I take 1 kg, here like this N2. Okay, so write the FBD equations. FBD equations is external force minus normal is equals to mass of acceleration. So 160 newtons minus N1 is equals to 5 of A. N1 minus N2 is equals to 2 of A. N2 is equals to 1 of A. Okay, so N1, N2, N2 gets cancelled. So 160 newtons is equals to 5 plus 2 plus 1, 8A. So why these terms are cancelled means these are added. Okay, so 8 ones are 8 20s are. Acceleration is equals to 20 meter per second square. If I use the formula, acceleration is equal force by masses, adding the masses, the acceleration is same. When I gave FBD equations, acceleration also same. Okay. So in any way we can find the acceleration, but the normals are not found by acceleration. Normal was not founded by acceleration formula. What is acceleration formula? Force by m1 plus m2 plus m3. So how to find n2? n2 is 1 of a. So 1 of acceleration 20. So 20 newtons. n2 is 20 newtons. So n1 means n1 minus n2 is equals to 2 of a, which means n1 is equals to n2 plus 2 of a. If I transpose this term to this side, which means addition. So n1 is equals to n2 20 newtons plus 2 of 20 meter per second square. Okay, so 20 newtons plus 40 newtons, which means 16 newtons. N1 is 16 newtons. So here N1 is 16 newtons, N2 is 20 newtons. So what is the ratio between N2 is to N1? N2 is to N1 means 20 is to 60. 2 ones are 2 threes are 1 is to 3. So this is the ratio between N2 is to N1. Okay. So this is the 11th case. Twelfth case. So this is the 12th case, and we have already done the cases only one external force. Here they give two external forces. How to find the acceleration? So as usually, acceleration is equals to force by m1 plus m2 plus m3. Okay, so here what we have to take, in which these two are the two external forces, in these two what we have to apply in this equation. Okay, so there is no value for substituted in this So how to find the force means, here they give two values. Two values is in opposite direction. Opposite direction means negative. Negative means we have to subtract the forces. Okay, so here in this direction 240 newtons means, in this direction 200 newtons means, the resultant will be like this, 40 newtons. 240 minus 200, which is nothing but 40 newtons. Okay, so this is the final force after resultant. Okay, so this force we have to apply in this equation. Okay. If I write acceleration is equals to force by m1 plus m2 plus m3. Resultant force we have to substitute to the value 14 newtons by 5 plus 3 plus 1, which is nothing but 40 by 9 meter per second square. So that is the acceleration. So in examinations they will ask like this. So what is the acceleration of these three bodies? Acceleration of these three bodies is nothing but 40 by 9 meter per second square. Okay, so otherwise, what is the acceleration of 5 kg and 3 kg when they are combined? When they combined, what is the acceleration means? 40 by 9 meter per second square. There is no doubt in acceleration because these three are connected and they are going with 40 newtons as a resultant force. Okay. So this is the acceleration. So if I isolate the three bodies for FBD equations, this is 5 kg. In this direction, 240 newtons as usually, and in this direction N1. So I am taking here N1 and here N2, and we have to find the N2 is to N1. So isolate the bodies 3 kg. In this direction N1, in this direction N2, 1 kg. In this direction N2. So in this direction also 200 newtons. Okay. So if we write the FPD equations of these three isolated bodies. So here in this 240 newtons minus N1 is equals to 5 of A. Okay. So before writing the FBD equations, don't write blindly the FBD equations because we have to apply this value only, this formula only before writing the FBD equations. We have to know that the formula. Okay. So N1 minus N2 is equals to 3 of A. So 200 minus N2 is equals to 1 of A. So why I wrote 200 minus N2? Why I wrote 200 minus N2? So this is exactly wrong. So we have to write 200. We have to write N2 minus of 200. Why means the resultant force is acting in this direction, not in this direction. In this direction, the resultant force is in direction means we have to write the N2 minus 200. Okay. So this is the mistake committed in this equation. Okay. So N1 gets cancelled, N2 gets cancelled. 240 minus 200, 40 is equals to 9 of A. So acceleration is 40 by 9 meter per second square. So in FBD equations and the formula as usually the acceleration is equal. And if I find the N2 value, N1 value, N2 value is N2 is equals to 200 plus 1 of A. Which means here if I transpose this term to this side, positive. So N2 is equals to 200 plus 1 into 40 by 9. Which means N2 is equals to 200 plus 40 by 9. So 9 into 200, 1800. So 1800 plus 40 means 1840 by 9 is the N2. Okay. So here what is the value of N2? 1840 by 9. Okay. So here I am wrapping these values. So N1 is equals to, here if I take this equation for finding N1, so N1 is equals to N2 plus 3 of A, because if I transpose this term to this side, it becomes positive. So N2 plus 3 of A, which is equals to N1. So N1 is equals to, N2 means 1840 by 9 plus 3 into 40 by 9. So here 3 ones are, 3 threes are. N1 is equals to 1840 by 9 plus 40 by 3. What is the LCM? These two are fractions. So what is the LCM for finding the resultant? So the LCM is, I am rubbing this part. So what is the LCM? Not LCM, LCM. Least common multiple. So 3 ones are, 3 threes are, 1s are. So LCM is 3, 9. So LCM 9. 9 ones are 9, 1840 ones are 1. 1840 into 1, 1840 plus 3 into 3, 9, 40 into 3, 120. So the resultant is 1960 by 9. Okay, so this is the value of N1. So we have found the value of N1 and N2. So N1 is equals to 960 by 9 newtons and the N2 is equals to 1840 by 9 newtons. So we have to find the ratio of these two. So N2 is to N1. We have to find the N2 is to N1. N2 means this one. So 1840 by 9 is to 1960 by 9. So 9 gets cancelled, 0 gets cancelled, and 184 is to 196 is the ratio. 184 is to 196. And you simplify these ratios and comment it. Okay. So this is the 12th case. So this is the 13th case. And for finding the acceleration, here there is a different case. Here the 2 kg body is acted by 1 kg body. So here 1 kg body, there is no effect between the acceleration. As usually we can continue the acceleration m1 plus m2 because there is 2 bodies between horizontal plane. Here we have to consider only horizontal plane. So horizontal plane. So acceleration is equals to force. Here how much force? 1. By 2 plus 3, 5. 5 1s are, 5 4s are. So acceleration is 4 meter per second square. Okay. So by writing the FPD equations, first isolate the body. Common. Isolate the body. First, I am isolating this body. 2 kg, 1 kg. Towards this 20 newtons. Towards this N1. 3 kg. Towards this N1. So for writing FPD equations, we have to follow this equation. Okay. So 20 minus N1 is equals to 2 of A. And the N1 minus N1 is equals to 3 of A. Okay. By 20 is equals to 5 of A. A is equals to 4 meter per second square. So as usually we have got the acceleration. So n1 value is n1 is equals to 3 into 4, which is nothing but 12 newtons. Okay. And the n2 value. How to find the n2 value? This is one of the doubt. So how to find the n2 value means we already learned that first isolate the bodies. So towards upward n2, towards downward n2, which is nothing but 10 newtons. Because towards downwards means this is weight and they acted downwards, so that is equals to n2. n2 is nothing but 10 newtons. So here we got the value also 10 newtons, n2. So what is the ratio between n2 is to n1, which is nothing but 10 is to 12, which means 5 is to 6. Okay, so this is the ratio. So this is the 13th case and the today topic is completed. ఈ వీడియో కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే ప్లీజ్ లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. If you have any doubts, please comment on the comment box. Thank you.